Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your guy, Peacemaker55, coming back at you into the internet with Miasma Chronicles. I know I've kind of fell off the face of the world. It's been a substantially long time since I uploaded anything, and particularly uploaded anything to full completion. Unfortunately, for both fortunately and unfortunately, things in with my day job and career, all those things have been booming and doing great and wonderful things there in that aspect, but that also means less time to do recreational things. And unfortunately, sometimes uploading these videos does feel like work. And, there's always this mental exertion knowing that, hey, this is going to get uploaded, so things can't be too dry. I don't want to menu too much. Try to keep a pace or a flow to it. And, I don't. So when I am sitting down, using hours to play video games, it doesn't necessarily feel like I'm, being at my leisure. So here's one of those rare exceptions. I try to upload this at some type of frequency here. But I'm really glad to be coming at you with Miasma Chronicles. I'm going to be playing on the Alpha Editor difficulty with the full tactical mode on, so that's um, the hardest difficulty setting you can have this game on. I actually just finished beating this game recently, even though I know it's been out for a while now. And excellent game. The story does have its low points, but it does have its high points. The ending was pretty unpredictable. I thought that was really exciting. And overall, fantastic game, fantastic title. I was just really disappointed in general with some of the minor bugs that came up. I know this game only had like one or two patches to make the game in general a little bit easier because some of the things were really outrageous in terms of the skill points and the distribution. And I think they nerfed a couple of enemies as far as the base damage they do and their crit chance against you. Um, Outside of that, unfortunately, there's still a couple of bugs that were stayed in the game. Like I realized in the last boss fight in the last area of the fight, if you have the electro trainer ability on, which is basically you shooting out electricity, um, like the game crashes consistently and never ending like crash. And so after the game crashed like 15, 16 times on me, I finally realized that it's not the character that's bugged, it's not the equipment that's bugged, it's that ability that's bugged. And so throughout this playthrough, I don't know if that bug only kicks in when you try to use that ability at the end of the game, um, but I'll definitely try to test it. Well, I don't even think that's a good idea to test it because in the hardest mode, if you try to you can't load and there's no save. Saving is disabled. So every action you take, like that's it, is done. Like there is no going backwards. Um, so I'll for the most part not use that ability, especially because of the implications of that bug. Like I just don't want to risk the game crashing, especially on the hardest difficulty where that may have some severe consequences. So that's something to keep in mind. So without further ado, here we go. Alpha Editor. You see the well, I'll just read it out loud. This is Iron Man mode. So for people who are familiar with Mutant Year Zero, which is a great game, another excellent game, it's very similar. There's no autosave. Excuse me. There's no manual saves. After every action you do, an autosave is triggered. Um, this is kind of brutal. Unconscious heroes won't recover in combat, so as soon as a guy goes down, they can't come back up. But this game, I don't think, has any permanent death. Just if a guy goes down in a fight, that's it. There is no, you're not getting him back. and the difficulty can't be changed at any point of the game, but we don't intend to do that. So it's a full tactical mode, and let's go. Also, I'm not going to skip any cutscenes, and it's going to be like a full playthrough, full walk. Well, not walkthrough, but it will be a full playthrough.
I can do this. I can do this.
Remember your training. Keep her straight. Keep her level. Don't do any hand jazz.
Yeah, Diggs. Got it.
You sure? She breaks above 100, so don't...
Diggs, the glove's reading my brainwaves. I gotta keep my mind blank.
Oh, right. Breaking through a giant miasma wall. Don't need me yapping. Just keep that mind blank, little brother.
Let's see the other side! We're doing it, Diggs! We're doing it!
Oh, we're on fire.
Shit! Thanks.
You okay?
No, goddamn gloves busted. Damn it!
Shit. How many tries is that?
37. Better get started on 38.
How you think 38 is gonna be different than 37?
Mama gave me this glove for a reason. As long as she's on the other side of this wall.
Yeah. We ain't quitting. We'll find her, little brother. We'll find her.
My asthma's kicking up. Let's get back to town. Fix this glove. Can't get through the wall with a broken glove.
So something I just want to disclose is that there are a couple of very specific things I'm going to be doing, because unfortunately in my first playthrough I had no idea that once you access not the last area, but there's a factory that you go into that's like the beginning of the very end of the game. Once you access this area, the rest of the map becomes unavailable. So unfortunately, I screwed myself out on completing the remaining side quests of the game, and I also did not unlock this secret weapon that you have to find 5 pieces to put together, which is also a side quest. So there's going to be a couple of things that it is going to be very new to me that, unfortunately enough, that I wish the developers didn't do that at the end of the game, like screw me over and make the rest of the map inaccessible. But so there's going to be 5 or 6 things that I do that is going to be specifically towards getting those trophy pops.
Plastic. Sweet. How about we take a look around? Some good loot in these parts.
So there's a couple of things, very specific things we're going to be doing. Plastic is extremely important, especially for early power curve, and for having for always having like gear on you, like
And my asthma sure is angry. swirling like a whirlpool. Beautiful.
Don't go near it.
Yeah, we so plastic is obviously the currency, and we need that to buy consumables. It's not really going to be important in the early game, but in the later stages of the game, especially when we fight armored enemies, consumables are going to be extremely important. Extremely important. I cannot stress that enough. It's going to be extremely important, and and there is going to be a way to somewhat farm plastic in the beginning, and we'll get more to it once combat starts to develop into it.
The gloves. Buzzing. Like it wants me to reach out and...
Elvis, you sneeze near that thing and it'll turn you inside out. Now let's go home. Barrier's still active. We can't get through here.
Gotta find Mama. Sick of being alone. Just want some family.
What? You got your family right here. Me.
Yeah, but Diggs, you're a...
What?
kick-ass brother. Best brother I could ever have.
Ah, you know it.
Locked. Need a key card to get in.
Jen, you there? It's Tommy. Hope to hell you get this message in time. I got the kids. They're shaken up, but doing okay. Annie's asking where Mommy is. I'm telling her you're coming soon, and, well, Max is completely obsessed with his toys, so good call on those. Listen, don't come to the bridge. Police are blocking the roads because, well, there are no roads. Meet me back at your uncle's place. Kids are safe. Everything's gonna be fine. Oh, just one more thing. I need you...
I humbly accept this esteemed peace prize, not for myself, but for the pioneering spirit of all Americans. We have righted the wrongs of our forefathers, healed the scars that divided us, put an end to hunger and war. A renaissance for humankind, a great stability. Now, let us work together to share this American paradise with the whole world.
Consider for a moment a world without want. A world without war. 50 years ago, this was only a dream. Now, this is our reality. A renaissance for humankind. We call it the Great Stability. We are truly blessed to live in this age.
Must have been some meeting. Yikes. Now we're talking. Sweet loot. Here I come. I don't mind if I do.
So, that range scope, right? There's going to be certain items and equipment that, as you can imagine, we're going to rely heavily more on than others. The range buddy, the scopes, anything that increases range is pretty much just good on shotguns. Bouncers too, I guess, but they're not good for assault rifles because assault rifles loses accuracy the farther away you are. Shotguns, the way accuracy works with shotguns is that it's a matter of just your positioning. So as long as you're flanking the bad guys, it has 100% accuracy. If they're partial cover, it's like 65%, and then anything else is like less than 65%, which is what we don't want in terms of accuracy. But range increases, anything increases range, excellent for shotguns, bad for everything else. Except for this one silent short range sniper rifle, but we'll get into that. We'll get more into that later.
Edison technology has opened the door to a world without hunger. Our food production has become greener than ever. Insect farms absorbing CO2. Seaweed beds eating and digesting microplastics. And AUs, farming in hostile climates. Welcome to the age of unlimited.
Yeah, so we're coming up to our first fight. Obviously, oh wow, all right, never mind.
I see it, but I don't believe it. What are those things?
Frogs.
Frogs walking on two legs, murdering people. Those are not animals.
Not people neither. They're monsters. Goddamn monsters.
What are they doing with... Wait. Hold on. That's the Vodder family.
Please, don't do it! No! No!
That was the Vata family. gotta deal with these assholes.
We don't fight anything we don't understand. We're going home.
Hey, you are aware the only way home is through them?
Shit.
Hey, get tiger tough, little brother. We about to throw down.
Diggs, these things are friggin' huge.
Hey, you want to get back to town? Pull that trigger. Tiger tough. Come on.
Yeah, so looks like we're going to be forced to take a 93% chance shot throughout the game, and for the most part, where it can be helped. Overwhelmingly, I am never going to, unless like I absolutely have to, I am never going to set myself up to take a shot that's less than 100%.
Later, Gator.
Get it done. Shit, they're running for cover.
Partial cover. Shoot them anyway. You might get lucky.
Nah, luck never liked me that much. Almost,
Talking
Diggs.
off.
This will shut you up. One left. Now he's behind full cover. Can't get a clean shot!
Let's flank the bastard. Hit him from the side.
Stay back!
You alive?
Yeah, I think so. You?
Rocking and rolling. We made these boys extinct.
I don't think so. Look!
Find some cover. When the time's right, flank them.
So the thing you don't want to do here is see if you get close and try to dispatch them quickly, because you can't guarantee the kill with either guys right now. You know, the obviously the accuracy is terrible. You're gonna just take an unnecessary amount of damage. So one of the big things for the most part about these games is distance management. What I like to say, distance management. And so unfortunately, they're given the huge advantage of being over here where they have full cover to go behind that, right? So I could move Elvis here, but then, yeah, the guy will obviously move either left or right, and then Diggs, I can just move a little bit more to the rear. So there is probably a chance that we'll take some partial damage, unfortunately, but for the most part, we want to force them to either take both their action points, moving and positioning, or really bad low accuracy shots. Yeah, so he got lucky with that. That's freaking absurd. But we do have this guy over here who's well, not in the open. He's actually has me flanked. But can change that real quick right here. And he can take a shot on me from there. Yeah, Diggs is gonna probably take another thing of damage, unfortunately. So that guy, his positioning. Yeah. I hope we can heal up after the fight. Yeah, I really do hope we're able to heal after the fight. Alright, so both of us are gonna have to take a low chance versus shot. There we go. And drops, unfortunately, are random.
Dogs looking for their buddies.
And we just killed their buddies. We gotta get back to town, now!
Like I was saying, drops are random. They're not like handpicked. It's not like handpicked where like, hey, yeah, this enemy's gonna drop this or that enemy's gonna drop that. It's 100% random for the most part, I believe. Did these guys heal? Yeah, there's a partial recovery. All right, so so Alpha Editor, this mode is obviously kind of like a reskinned, saves disabled version of the second hardest difficulty, and then the second hardest difficulty up to 25 of your health points are, well, I think it's 25%, but basically, you know, since we only have 100 health points now, for right now, up to 25 of your health points get recovered after battle.
Hate seeing the Vodder family rotting out here. Damn frog monsters. Is this some sick joke?
Watch your anger, Elvis. We should go.
We gotta get these bodies back home.
Yeah, we'll come back later.
You don't know what's making the miasma angry, do you? To know what's making the miasma angry, you have to know what miasma is, what it really is. And you have no idea. At least you know how to fear it. That's good. You see it turn air into poison, nature into nightmares, frogs into monsters. You know you can't escape it. The miasma surrounds your town like an ocean surrounds a lonely island. And it's spreading across America, twisting this once great nation into a lethal wasteland. So don't leave. Stay safe and sedentary. The dull, colorless mining settlement you've lived in your whole life. Put your head down. Work hard. Provide the gold that feeds America's rulers, the first family. And pray the miasma's anger doesn't wipe your town off the map. No one here is brave enough to conquer their fear or create their destiny, except you, Elvis. With your big brother, Diggs, and years of hard work, you've harnessed your glove's power, and now you want to find me. But you still don't know what it really is, do you? I could tell you. but revelations must be earned. So a secret, it shall remain. Maybe in the future, you will be strong enough to break through the wall and find me. And if you do, maybe I will tell you my secret. But we both know you'll die along the way. Because between me and you lies the miasma.
We gotta tell the mayor what we saw.
The mayor? What's he gonna do against frog monsters? He can't hold a gun. Can't even run.
He's been running this town for 80 years. He'll know what to do.
Oh, sedentary.
Home sweet home. You saved my ass back there, big man.
You got the magic, bro. All I got is strength, wisdom, charisma, good looks.
I can do you one better than that. A fried bologna sandwich. Oh, wait. With the bread soaked in butter.
So there's going to be a good amount of items to pick up and a couple of things to pick up around town, so I will be circulating for a while.
Okay, let's talk to the old man.
Elvis, the boy with the magic glove.
Mayor, listen, this is gonna sound crazy, but we saw monsters. Real monsters.
What's with the hunched shoulders and sour puss, boy? I keep telling you, if you don't project power, someone's gonna take it from you.
You heard what he said, old man. Monsters, right outside town.
I'm talking to the smart one, you tin-brain nitwit.
Okay, say that again.
Diggs, calm down.
Trash can.
What's he yakking about, monsters?
That's what they were. Big, nasty frog things. They killed the Vodder family. Damn near killed us, too. Loads of them are coming for the town. You gotta do something.
I knew this day was coming.
What you mean you knew?
It was the last full moon. The mayor of Pikeville was screaming at me on the radio about some invasion. I sent the sheriff out there for a look-see. He said the townspeople were gone, and the streets were covered with giant sacks of eggs. Frog eggs.
We can't let that happen here. You can get the town to fight.
This is a mining town. We mine. No, the miasma's changing. Behaving differently. It's more important than ever. You get through that wall and find your mama, Bamati. She's the only one who might know what's going on. Like it or not, Elvis, the fate of our town is in your fingers.
Yeah, about my fingers. The glove's dead. I blew out the power core.
Well, go find a new power core and come back here pronto. I'll take another look at your mama's data drive. See if she left any clues on how to keep that glove from breaking. And one more thing. Do not leave town. It's too dangerous out there. I can't stress this enough. Fix that glove.
course of our study, we can no longer explain what the miasma actually is. Its particles are volatile and can only be stored in quart-sized containers. If their movement is restricted for a fraction of a second, they bond together at the atomic level. This makes lab studies nearly impossible. We'll continue our tests, but so far, we're working with assumptions, and assumptions don't help anything.
So in terms of leveling up and experience, to the best of my ability,
Only one place to get a power core.
Bertha's? Fat chance, little brother. After the shit you pulled.
Fate of the town's in my fingers, right? How can she say no?
yeah. So like I was saying, we want to do our best to kill enemies with a critical hit. When you kill enemies with a critical hit, it doubles the EXP that you gain for that kill. You do earn EXP per each enemy killed, and of course, you're completing quests and side quests. The max level is 25, and especially in the early game, because we are going to get put up into some very grimy scenarios as far as the main story, scenarios, and we 100% want to curb the difficulty as much as we can, because there's some abilities that we have to absolutely 100% prioritize in order to ensure that we don't, get our save wiped.
Elvis, I think you...
Hattie's probably in there getting high on her own supply.
Hey, come here.
God. Caleb Flammer, bartender. Issue: lack of intimacy with his ex-wife due to a decrease in firm vigor. Prescription: to get things moving again with the ex-wife, Caleb will need to spread the pollen of a moonflower over a sacred grove, otherwise known as the Ritual of Wood. But this ritual is far too dangerous for Caleb. Who could I get to do it?
Did I say you can play in my miasma?
It's your miasma?
Oh, mine. I'm kidding. I couldn't keep you out of it if I tried. You want some herbs?
Trying to quit, Hattie, so I can focus. But thanks.
So much of your mama and you. Wisdom is obtained by listening to the miasma. Do you know how it got here?
The miasma? No one knows.
I do. No heroes.
No heroes?
Without heroes, America drowned in poison. The poison impregnated Mother Earth. She gave birth to a demon child, the miasma. She hates us for what we did to her.
Mother Earth hates us?
Oh, yes. Don't take it personal. Turn your frown upside down, like I do. Namaste. I remember your mama, Ba Madi. She was strong, with kind eyes, like your eyes. She saved this town from many a disaster, but she carried secrets.
Yeah, a lot of secrets. Like why she left me.
She's your mama, and mamas don't have to tell their sons anything. But she knew who you were destined to be. Please, find her. Bring her back to us. She can restore this town and save us all. Namaste. Namaste. The miasma produces some breathtaking plant life. If you see any unusual plants on your wanders, bring them to me, yes?
Don't have time to smell the flowers out there, Hattie.
Well, that's crazy. It looks like the game crashed. And the thing is still recording, so. Alright, so I'll create a second recording after this conversation. That's very unfortunate. I'll catch you guys on the next one.